Hello from down on the farm, friends. I'm here today to show you how to make this yummy, delicious avocado and tomato salad. Very simple, and I know that my parents really like all of these ingredients. Maybe my mom not the red onion. So for this recipe, we need 5 small tomatoes, either Campari or Roma, 1 avocado, a quarter of a red onion, and an English cucumber or the cucumber of your choice. This happens to be one of my parents' favorite kind of cucumbers, so I am using this for all you caretakers who are looking after my parents. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and cut the cucumber. And I'm leaving the skin on for this one. I'm not quite sure how this would bode if it would bode well for my mother, but for the sake of just showing you the recipe, I'm just going to go ahead and cut the cucumber with the skin on. So all you want to do is just give yourself about an inch slices of cucumber, and we're going to quarter these. I don't know why I did it this way. Could have done it an easier way, most certainly. And this cucumber smells wonderful, and I cannot wait for spring and for the warmer weather, because I will be using fresh ingredients from the garden. So right now I'm sprouting everything in a windowsill, and as soon as I know that these plants are strong enough to stand on their own, they will go outside, and then we will be cooking with fresh ingredients for the next couple of months. Okay, so I'm going to stack these, just cut them in half and quarter them again, just like I said I was going to do. And again, there most certainly is an easier way to do this, and it wasn't this way, so just make the best of it. And those will all go in the bottom of the bowl, the bottom of the salad. I feel like it's been forever since I made a video for you caretakers, and I have been having technical difficulties, so these are up online, but I'm not quite sure how to get you the link to see this. So I continue to research it, and hopefully soon I will be able to get these up online, or actually get them to you, or get a link to you, or something, somehow, to get you to see all these recipes that we've created. Okay, so there's the cucumbers, and then we are going to cut the tomatoes into a couple of little pieces. I guess we can actually all use more than what I have here, and depending on what this looks like, I may just go ahead and grab some more tomatoes. So put these in there. Again, if you all have been if you are one of the lucky ones to have gotten to the channel and have seen some of the recipes that I've done, I'll mention it again. These tomatoes are my absolutely favorite tomatoes. My husband is the one who's been pretty adventurous about finding different produce and bringing certain produce home, something different, and this is one of his finds, and it was one of the best things he could have turned me on to, is these wonderful little tomatoes. They're perfect size. I think they are anyway. They're small as the palm of your hand. They're perfect for sandwiches because there's just enough to put on your sandwich and just enough so you don't waste anything from them. So I cut that one a little bit more. Okay, so then we put the tomatoes in, and then we will, this is a little bit old, this onion, so it needs to be made right away. I am going to just cut some slices of these because you can leave them sliced as is, very thin little slivers of an onion, but for my parents and with anybody else who's watching these whose parents wear dentures, you know that can sometimes be a problem. I'm not going to use the entire half of this. I'm going to leave just a little bit, and then I'm going to go ahead and dice these red onions, and that is our next ingredient. There goes. Then we will do an avocado, and if you want to make a bigger salad for your own entertainment or guests, you can feel free to double up on all of the ingredients here, which I'm going to also scoop that out. And cut it scooped out as opposed to this. Although we can do it both ways. I'll show you both ways. So you can do this, turn it over, a little dark spots out of there. And cut this into 4 pieces and then dice. Very generous dice. Put that into the bowl. I don't know if you can see that here. Yes, okay. And then the other way that I cut avocados is I just cut them in their shell. So I will do this, quarter it, and then also do a bigger dice on these than on the tomatoes. Okay, and it goes into the salad. And I'm happy that we finally have a kitchen. We can use our composter again. Very guilty about throwing food in the garbage. Okay. So, I've got all of those vegetables in there. We are going to take fresh lemon, and if your preference is for lime, you can also use lime. And actually, I am going to use lime. I've got my husband in the background eating his own favorite while I'm cooking all of this wonderful stuff that he won't be able to have until tomorrow. So we'll go ahead and cut the lime in half. My juicer. And the whole juice, or the juice of 1/2 of a lime. And I have pre-chopped cilantro, so we'll put cilantro in here. And just a little drizzle of avocado oil. And a tiny drizzle of olive oil, which is probably 1 tablespoon, 2 teaspoons, somewhere in there. I would normally salt this, but in light of my father's restricted sodium, we're going to depend on the taste of all these wonderful vegetables. So, this is Actually, I am going to go ahead. It looks so beautiful. And since I will be eating this, I will season it to taste. So again, kosher salt. It is by volume less sodium than regular salt. So again, you should always use your fingers when you're measuring this the coarse kosher salt, so you can actually feel how much you're putting in there. So I would gather that what I just put in there was about a half a teaspoon. And then fresh ground pepper, of course, to taste. If you're making this for my parents, no pepper for mama. She will not eat it, and she may think it's something else in her food. And that's pretty much it. I would put it into a nice little serving bowl. So for when you're entertaining and your guests come, they will see a nice, beautiful, colorful salad. And you can take some sprigs of cilantro and decorate that with some sprigs of cilantro. And there you have it, avocado salad. Nice, fresh, healthy food. Yum. Eat. Enjoy. Until the next time.